Hi, thank you for joining us for our weekly update. I'm Greg Willis, your Collin County DA. Today I'll give you some important news on a road rage case that started on the Dallas North Tollway, a scary reminder of the threat violent repeat offenders pose to unsuspecting drivers. In late August of 2021, about 7:30 in the evening, an innocent motorist was driving home on the Dallas North Tollway, and then was almost sideswiped by the driver of a large white box truck who then pursued the motorist for 7 alarming minutes. The situation escalated even further in Plano when the victim stopped at a red light at Legacy and Parkwood. There, the assailant left his truck, banged on the motorist's passenger window, and then produced a machete. The assailant threatened the victim's life and slashed the victim's front and rear tires. The assailant then returned to his truck and made his escape at the green light. Thankfully, multiple people saw it with their own eyes. Plano Police Detective Justin Duffy led the investigation. He interviewed witnesses, secured and reviewed surveillance footage, and even matched the assailant's fingerprints to the victim's car. And he testified to all of this at the trial. Now, as for the assailant, incredibly, while on his way to the third day of trial, was involved in yet another road rage incident, this time a shooting in Duncanville, Texas. He fled that scene while armed and dangerous and remained at large for the rest of the trial. Law enforcement teams, including the Texas Rangers and local police departments, actively pursued leads on his whereabouts. Because his absence was voluntary, the trial was able to continue, and the jury found him guilty. Now, during the punishment phase of the trial, the jury heard evidence of 3 additional road rage incidents, including 2 more in 2021 in nearby Dallas County, where in both cases he also brandished a machete while threatening the other drivers. But the assailant had even more criminal history than that. He had prior felony convictions for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in 2008 and continuous violation of a protective order in 2015, both out of Dallas County, as well as multiple misdemeanor convictions. After hearing all this evidence, the jury sentenced this 35-year-old man from Cedar Hill to 43 years in prison for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. My lead prosecutor, Claire Mosley, assisted by fellow prosecutor Marissa Dunnigan, did an outstanding job securing justice on this case. Unfortunately, rather than face the consequences of his actions, the assailant chose to barricade himself inside the Frisco apartment of an acquaintance, threatening to kill anyone who came to the door. Frisco officers tried to communicate with him by using drones, but he destroyed 2 of them and refused to talk. He shot at officers and also fired recklessly, striking other nearby apartment buildings. He ultimately died that day from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, every human life has value and can be used to help others or harm them. I'm saddened that this man repeatedly chose to terrorize and harm so many over so long a period of time. Unfortunately, incidents of road rage likely will continue to rise with the booming population growth in Collin County. So what should you do if confronted by an angry, dangerous driver? Call the police. Try to get the license plate, but don't follow. Your call can end up saving someone else's life. That's the latest from our office this week. Remember, we work hard seeking justice so that you, your families, and our entire community will have a better, safer, and freer future. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week.